Let's see. Am I live? Am I coming on? Yep, there I am. Okay, just wanted to pop on and do a little thrift haul. Just some fun finds I found recently, and I said, "Oh, I'm going to share. I like to do thrift hauls. I like when other people do thrift hauls. I like to see what they get." That's actually kind of how I ended up finding. Hi, Shanika. Hi, Regina. Hello. How are you ladies doing? I just think that's actually how I ended up finding selling on YouTube, was because I used to watch people going to garage sales that would then sell on eBay. And then I was looking up selling on eBay as a business to do something that my son could do, and I figured we'd do it together. And then once he learns everything, I would kind of step away, and then that would be for him, with his special needs. I thought that was something he could handle on his own once he learns it and does it with my help. And then he decided he didn't want to do it. So but when I was looking at things, that's when I was researching selling on how different aspects of selling on eBay, on YouTube, and then I see this thing pop up. Oh, what sold on eBay, or what sold, and it showed like eBay and I click on it, and it was one of Trisha's from Sandy and Auto. Trisha, one of her videos that she does where she kind of recaps what sold. And then at the end of the video, she says, "Don't forget to see me, tonight. Come back to my channel at 7 p.m. Eastern." And that's or maybe it was a Saturday one that was late. But that was the first one that I saw, and then from there I found everybody else. So, but yeah, I liked watching people go to garage sales and go shopping, go to thrift stores and go shopping, and then showing what they got and things like that. And I liked when people would get things and they would upcycle them and change them, whether it's like painting or adding something to it, things like that, or how they use it. So, yeah, but so anyways, I have a very dear friend, and they're kind of clearing things out. Both of her in-laws have passed, and kind of a lot of the stuff got brought back to their house, so they were clearing it out to sell. And so now she's got the chance to be going through everything, and so she says, "Oh, maybe this might be something you were interested in." And so so she had some stuff for me, and I went through it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, yep." So I get first pick. It's a private pick. But so not there's a couple things that are not like vintage or anything, but a lot of it is, sorry, I've been opening a ton of packages because I like shopping on Whatnot. It's a problem. All right, so one thing was this. Oh, let me see if I can't get this camera angled down a wee bit. Let's see. That's a little better. So, still in the box is the Cape Cod Red Glass Creamer, the cranberry red. Isn't that beautiful? I never realized how thick these were. I love thick glass, but also to get it still in the box, I was like, hey, yeah. So this is a piece that is not vintage, but okay. So ready? You think, oh, what a cute little teacup. No, look, it's actually what's called a teacup planter. So it looks like a teacup, but you actually put a plant in it. I thought that was so pretty. If I could have plants here, I would keep this, but it's beautiful. And you wouldn't have to use it as a planter if you didn't want to. You could put like use it for pen or pencil cup or something, or maybe you have it like in the bathroom with your toothbrushes in it or something, especially since it has the hole in there. Then if water gets in, it would, go out. So that was one. This is another one that she's big on planning too, but these ones, I thought this is so pretty. This one isn't like a vintage piece, but it is a really nice planter. Nothing's been cleaned off or anything, so you get the before look. Okay, and next up are these brass candlestick sets. Really, really nice. Very heavy. It's real brass, so could probably use a good polishing, but I don't know. I think there's like certain cloths or cleaners or something specific for polishing pewter and brass and silver and all that, and I don't know any of that, and I don't want to ruin stuff, so I don't. Even my own things. No, these I thought were sweet. They were vintage linens. And it really is like the linen material. But it's so pretty. And she's like, these are, I think she said these are from the 40s. Because these were like her mom's. And she's. So I thought those are really cute. And then she had, let me see. So then she has this set too. And she said this was actually from her parents' wedding from the 40s. So there's no markings on it as to if it's what it is. Oh, there is a little marking. Is my thumb covering it? Oop. There's that, but I can't quite make out what that is. But yeah, so this is probably something that could be polished up, but again, I don't want to ruin it. So I'll leave that to the experts. Let's get that back in there. And then she had, I think this might have been one of her kids, but it's a little chef's hat. It says tough guy, which I'm not really sure. This is gonna be a fun one to look up. That's for sure. Okay. Couple of, this one's a clear Pyrex dish. Oh, a 1 quart. This one's also Pyrex, which it's funny enough because my mother actually has the whole set of these. So, and then the other one I have is this design, which I love because I love mushrooms. So you can tell these were never in the dishwasher. Which is, I would love to keep this, but all my stuff goes in the dishwasher. I have a hard time with my feet. I have a hard time just like standing at the dishwasher to wash things. So, yeah. This beautiful piece. I love the color. That's like a very, very light turquoisey color. And then unfortunately, the mark has come off, but I have a feeling if I, click it on the Google search, it just from what's there, something might come up, which would be interesting. But it is either ceramic or porcelain. It's really beautiful. But yeah, that was really pretty. This gorgeous dish. Look at the flowers. Ooh. They were so beautiful. And I do believe this is kind of a newerish piece. Well, from 62. I guess that's not too newish, but oh, it was gorgeous. And these are, you know what these are good for? You ever find a random plate and you just love the pattern? You can use it as to put underneath your plants so that when you water your plants, it protects your counters or, the surface that you've got it on. So that's really, really pretty. So, and then this one is definitely an older piece. This is a Homer Laughlin Virginia Rose. Now this one does have some wear to the gold around it, but overall, it's a beautiful piece. She had really, really good taste. Let me see if I can't bring that down for you. Yeah, see a little wear here because that's where you were carrying it. This was a piece that was used and must have served many a dinners. But it's really nice. There's no crazing, so this could still be used. I always get nervous about using pieces that have crazing in them, like for food, because I don't know. I feel like stuff could seep in. But so that was that. And then I had one other piece. So this is made by. This is not vintage, I don't believe, but this is made by a glass artist down at in Cape Cod, Massachusetts. And so you can see it's a very Seidenstricker. I don't say it right. She told me how to pronounce it. I tried to say it 3 times. Didn't work. But that's where the glass is from. But this is just a really nice dish to have for decor. You could put some tea lights on here or decorate however, but it's beautiful. Maybe if you had a larger window, you could put it in a stand and have the light coming through it. That would be beautiful as well. So the only other thing that I have is this really beautiful cut glass pitcher. Just not sure if it's... Yeah, so this is actually crystal. But isn't that really pretty? So just really beautiful piece. No chips or cracks or anything. But so that was all the stuff I got. I mean, she's still going through some things, so I'll probably, end up with some more, which is fine by me. She obviously had some really nice taste. And yeah, that was kind of fun. So all right, let me get this put away. I like to keep everything, if it's clean, I like to keep it clean, help package it and keep it from chips and breaks and all that. And I have here, these aren't from her, but these are a couple of things that I got on Whatnot. So I have this doily piece, and I love the blue. This is like that cornflower blue. It's really, really pretty, but I love the coloring with the blue and the yellow. And then this piece I also thought was really unique. So it's a long, it'll have, comes up here. You've got the whole, so that'd be really nice on top of a dresser, maybe like the back of a chair or a love seat. Along one of those like sofa tables. So I thought those were nice too. But yeah, so thank you everyone for coming in to watch. I know it was kind of a last minute pop-up, but I figured why not. Again, I always say if you see anything you like that you're interested in, you're welcome to email me. I haven't obviously looked anything up yet, so that's why there's no prices on it. It's just a thrift haul. Um, and I will tonight. I don't know, I was supposed to do it the other day, but um, at my seasonal job, my manager is on vacation, and she had contacted me like a couple weeks ago, and we discussed when I was going to come in to cover her. And I thought I didn't start until this coming Tuesday. No, it was 2 days ago. I was supposed to start. I got a text in the morning. Are you coming in? So, oops. Um, so I haven't been home as much because I'm working, but today I wasn't, and so I'm gonna go on now and make my thumbnails and get my stuff up for my sales on Sunday. And if you want to check me out later tonight, I'm on Whatnot, just under Full Shelf Shop. And oh, my thing didn't. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all been saying hi, and I didn't even see it. I gotta tell you, I like the Eevee Mux majority of it better than um the what's the other one that people use? The one with the duck, StreamYard. But I find that the comments, they don't go down all the time. I have to always click an arrow. So I've been missing everything you say. The last thing I saw was when Shanika said hi to Regina 15 minutes ago. And then I thought the comments stopped. So give me a moment. I'm going to read these here. Okay. You, Shanika, you could do that. There's a lot of people who Randy from, I may get her name, but I think it's Moon Valley, I believe is her channel name, but she's actually on tonight at 9 p.m. But she sells with Becky from Becky's Vintage and More, but she sells jewelry that she made and she doesn't make, but she'll take jewelry and she'll like recraft it. She does really good stuff, and she says that on live. You could absolutely do that. Yes, I need to stay off Whatnot too. I just went to my postal box because I have a business address in another town, and I picked up 9 packages, and I have more coming. I need to stop. I really do. But it's like you see this stuff, and it's like, are you ever? It's kind of like when you. It's not like if you go shopping at Target or Walmart or well, I don't go to Walmart, but like we're gonna say like Target or something, and you see something and you're like, all right, let me think about it. And then you could go back a couple weeks later and you could grab it if you decide you want it. It's not like that when it's on, Whatnot or even YouTube, it's even eBay. So I think that's my issue because I'm like, oh, I got to get it. And then, but also sometimes I'll get things for my house and then they don't work. Like it might be too big or the size, whatever it may be. So I'm like, but I have the opportunity as a reseller to be like, okay, well, I'll just resell it, like I purchased a purse from a seller that I loved and I do love it, but it's not going to work for me. So that it's actually my Whatnot shop right now. So, cause I've only shown it, one other live sale that I did. So, but yes, it is a bit addictive because it's like, I don't know. It just goes. You don't have to, the thing about Whatnot is when you slide to buy, if you're the winner, it charges you right away. And then the sellers are supposed to have you're supposed to ship within 2 days, but some sellers do note that, we ship within, 4 to 5 business days or something. So, but I buy way too much jewelry. You know what I get on Whatnot that I love? Because I love teeny, teeny, tiny things. And that's what I find there. I can't, just like little teeny things. Let me see. These I didn't get on Whatnot. I actually got these from Trisha, but just for size reference, that's my finger. I just love teeny things. I don't know why. That's if I collect something, it's teeny things. Well, I do collect other things, but oh, I'm so glad you love it. Yay. And I'm so glad it arrived safely. I wrapped and wrapped and wrapped because it was more so the handle part that made me nervous. So, hi Gina. Thank you for coming. How are you doing? So let's see. Oh yeah, the plate and yes, yeah. Oh, thank you. Oh, Shanika, that's who I was talking about. Randy, Moon Valley Crafts at Moon Valley Crafts. So she'll, if you have the chance tonight, if you want to come on, you can see she sells stuff that is like you would get at a jewelry store or something, and then she sells stuff that she makes, or she might find a jewelry piece and like it's missing something, so she turns it into something else, and she does really great at it. But she does, that's what she does. So if you want to check her out, she's 9 p.m. Eastern tonight on Becky's Vintage and More. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi, 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 hi. Let me see. Give me 1 minute, and I'm going to. I'm just gonna get you guys the link for tonight's, for her sale, and then is this it? No, live. 10:30. What's today's the 9th? That's the 19th. There's so many on here. There it is. Okay. Oh, Angie from Angie's Oddity is going to be on there. So this is a sale for tonight. So you can click the notified, and so that you get reminded. So, but that was all I had today. I've been thinking, sometimes I think about doing like unboxings of the stuff I find on Whatnot, because sometimes I get stuff on Whatnot that I'm going to show on YouTube, and vice versa, because sometimes I find stuff on YouTube that I might do on Whatnot, but it kind of all depends on what I think might sell where. But I'm really kind of usually I'm more meticulous when I do my packages, because like I'll open it and like I fold the paper and I fold the bubble wrap as I take it off, and it would just take forever to do that. I'm like, people would be bored just watching me folding packing paper and bubble wrap. So and then I don't know if it's as exciting if I've already opened the package, but oh, you're welcome, Randy. So yeah, so thanks everyone for coming in. Please be sure to give me a thumbs up, and if you could leave a comment after the video, that would help too. And then again, I'm on tonight 7:30 on Whatnot Eastern time, and then I will be on Sunday at my regular time at 2 p.m. Eastern time on my channel as well. Oh, and also this week, well, not this week, but this coming week, I am on, I believe it's on Tuesday. Let me double check. I'm on the 14th, that's Tuesday. I'm a guest on Angela Isaac Vintage and More, and that's at 7 p.m. Eastern. So this is my first time being on her channel, and I was really excited to be invited. So I think that's with Unimagic as well. And then I also think John the Reseller is going to be there, because I know the three of them sell together, but sometimes it's just the two ladies, so I'm not sure who it's going to be, but it'll definitely be me and Angela. But thanks again, everyone, for coming in. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I will see you in the chats.